Hello, assalamu alaikum. Mnajisikiaje, mnajionaje, mnajifilaje, mnajidaradaraje. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're back. Tumerudi tena. Mshasikia? Sasa guys, najua imekuwa long time, Ramadhani imepita, tujaposti mambo mingi na wapostia zile, yani za kama kuwapiga katafunua kwa rusha stimu kidogo, yani kuwashtua tu kidogo, kwa changamsha kidogo, shasikia. But anyway, la muhimu tumerudi tena, tumerudi na mengi na mengi zaidi. Sawa? So stay tuned. Kwa wale wanaonijua wanaelewa maana stay tuned ni nini. Sawa? Stay tuned jamaa zangu. Sasa jamani, mimi leo nataka nimekuja tu, yani ni warantie kidogo, najisikia kurant, najisikia kuosha, najisikia kuchamba. Kwani iko nini? Si kila mtu na platform. Ila tofauti yetu, platform yangu mimi watu wanaelewa, cause I make sense, kwa sababu naongea vitu na mapoint, yani tunaenda point by point, step by step, yani paka tunaelewana. Musioni hati watu wakikati mbele ya kamera wakaanza kuongea na watu. Just because you have a camera, you can sit in front of it and talk to people. Wengine sisi tuna talanta, yani alafu tuna mambo mengi, alafu we are exposed. Yani sisi tunaishi duniani, we live in this world. Unlike some people that want to sit in front of a camera and address people, and yet they've been living in a bubble. Yani you are talking things that people can't even relate to. People can't relate to. Kabisa. Yani all matters life, nothing. All matters sijui ancient, nothing. Anyway, that is the story of another day. For another day of another day, shori yako. Mimi ndio nishasema. Sasa sikizeni. I think, I don't know, maybe it's my fault. I'll tell you a mistake I did. It's my fault. And I'll tell you the mistake I did. Sawa? Yeah, judge me. You better go on and judge me. Go on and do it. My biggest mistake, I've been talking to my crew, and we've analyzed the mistake I have as a person. Sawa? The mistake I have is that I made myself so accessible. Sijui kama I've put it correctly. Yani, I've put myself out there so available for everyone to reach, for everyone to get close to, for everyone to communicate to, you know. That's what makes some idiots out there feel like they have the freedom to say anything they want on my life or upon my life. Okay, first of all, listen to me. And this is not a threat. This is a warning. Listen to me. The fact that you, whoever the fuck you are, can sit down and judge someone by race, by skin color, shows how shallow you are. Shows how shallow your thinking capability is. So I wanted to tell you about the negativity I've been receiving. Yes, if something is sent to you, you will receive. Let not these motivational speakers out there lie to you. Or if someone sends you negativity, just don't receive it. Trust me, when they send it, you will receive it. What matters is after you've received it, how are you going to send it back? You know? Are you going to send it back? Or are you going to absorb it and kill yourself over it later? The decision is in your hands. But trust me, the world will always send negativity your way. You can say, oh, I won't take negativity. No. When it's sent to you, you're going to receive it. But how you send it back and what you choose to do with the negativity sent to you is upon yourself. It's upon yourself. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself psychologically. Prepare yourself for the world. This shit is going to happen. Today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. It's bound to happen. You know? I'm telling you. Yani, nawaambia leo. Nawaambia. Our motivational speakers, wasiwadanganye. Ati, oh, if you don't want negativity, it won't come to you. It's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you. Because people out there are hurting. People out there are hurting kinoma yani. Yani you might be here, ata chakula you don't have. But the fact that you're smiling, you're laughing, you're talking. Someone out there is hurting. Someone out there is really, really hurting by just the fact that you're laughing and happy. Maybe they own more than you. Maybe they have better lives than you. Maybe they have better families than you. Maybe they have a better marriage than you. But the fact that you're just laughing and you're showing it to the world, like, you know, it doesn't have to be like kila saa you come, let's say on social media, every time you're giving us your bad life. Oh, today I went through a breakup. Oh, today I fell down. Oh, today I got an accident. There's no even one day you're happy, surely. What is that you are sending to us? And that is what I try to do. That is what I normally try to do. Just send love, laughter, love. Just send good vibes. That's what I try to do. I just send it out there because I never know who's slept with it, who's thinking about it, who's, you know, you never know what someone else is going through. Hence, the reason I started doing what I started doing. Because it's for entertainment and it's actually to drive sense into your head. That's what I do. But, so, back to the story. Sawa. So, the negativity I've been receiving a lot is on a social media platform. TikTok, obviously. Because, apparently, everybody's a celebrity on TikTok. Everybody's a journalist on TikTok. You remember how when Instagram came and everyone was a model? And then there came Instagram models. So TikTok, now everyone's a journalist. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to interview everyone. And everyone just has so much time to type a negative comment on everyone's posts. Why don't you guys do that on Instagram? And another thing I've realized, yeah? TikTok consumes very less bundles. I think that's the reason why. Not so many people out there have access to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a privilege to people. Just so you people know. Let me tell you. I told you today I'm here to rant. Today I'm here to talk. I just feel like talking. Kwanshingapi. Wi-Fi is a privilege to so many people. So many people have to buy bundles. I'm telling you. I am telling you. 70% of people don't have Wi-Fi. And they have to buy bundles. And where is the place we can join a live with our 1 GB bundles and not finish it all? TikTok. So, lately, So, for those who know me, for how long have you been here? For how long have you been here? That's the question. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. Okay, in my marriage. But the fact that this marriage is to a black guy has brought about a big scandal for my fellow Swahili people. For my fellow Swahili people. It has brought about a huge fuss. It's such a fuss. One thing they never say, these same Swahili ladies, one thing they never say is when they go looking for the same black men for money in exchange of sex. You ever heard about that? It's called prostitution. Prostitution is the world's oldest trade. So it's not a big deal when they sleep around with rich black men for money, but it's such a big deal when someone gets married to a black man. Please help me understand. Please help me understand. Please help me understand. This is all so new to me. Too much racism going around. Elections are just around the corner. It's about color. It's about color. Ukiangalia nyumbani, hujatayarisha hata chakula cha watoto wako wako shule, pengine sahi, wanarudi kutoka shule, you don't know what they'll eat. But you are here talking about color. Yani someone's reasoning, as a matter of fact, I had a conversation with some people, It was a live feed. So I got interested. You know, like how TikTok, you can scroll and just find anyone's live. I got interested. Personally, I got interested, because there was an older guy talking about tradition and culture and where this whole community came about and Me, being from there, and when I say I'm from there, when I say I'm from the islands, I'm from the coastal islands, doesn't mean I was born there and raised there. And hence, we don't think the same. Okay. So, I was intrigued because being from that particular place and asking about the culture, like where is who from, like originally, like when you trace your roots, like deeply trace your roots, like what you're going to find, I found out what I found out, but so many people are so hesitant to talk about it, because apparently there were still black people living there before the Arabs came. And that's the whole story, because there were no Arabs. There were no Arabs in Kenya or in any island. The Arabs came. And hence the traditions, and hence the dances, and hence the clothing, and hence all of that, just put it in one, So, long story short, I was just intrigued. So I kept asking questions, I kept asking questions, and I don't blame. I don't put no blame, because in the beginning, like, okay, the older guy was actually answering questions, but if it was something like professional or on TV, it was just cut. That's out of the question. Cut. That's out of the question. Cut. That's out of, you know, like there were so many corners and so many da-da-das, da-da-das, da-da-das. And I was schooled a bit and told 10 things that I shouldn't do. I shouldn't talk. I shouldn't talk much. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't. So many shouldn't that this particular host was reading somewhere, you know. Things that you shouldn't do, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't go by the rules. I make my principles as I go. I don't play by what someone wrote on Google, your do's and don'ts. I don't do that. And literally, I was schooled about 10 things I shouldn't be doing. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm being polite. I'm a guest. I'm being polite. So, da-da-da. And so a topic came that there was one guy from Lamu Island that went to Lancaster and saw the signing of, oh my God. So I asked a question, me being me, you know, people will say like, I'm challenging, I'm trying to prove something. I'm not trying to prove something. Okay. This guy went all the way to Lancaster with kina Mzee Jomo Kenyatta and all those other people. But he went as who? He went as a mbunge. That was the answer I got. Like, what I believe, what's a mbunge? Mbunge is a member of parliament. Ama what's a mbunge? Let me just Google it because I have time today. MP, member of parliament. Yes, I was right. Like, Baka, you ever questioned yourself, like, is this real? You ever questioned yourself? I questioned myself today, like, huh? Oh, there's a bee in here. I questioned myself today. I was like, okay, MP. When they were going to sign... Okay, hold up. So, we're going to do this one thing. When, isn't it vitu tulifundishwa kwa GHC, I think, was it GHC ama history? When did the parliament rule begin in Kenya? Why is it not? Just give me a minute. Today we need, cause all these things were just turning my wheels, and I need to know more. I literally needed to know more, you know. And it got heated up. Just go search that yourself. Anyway. So it got heated up with the fact that I simply made a comment about the Lamu port. Like, human beings normally have that feeling that I deserve this. I, Sabrina, have that feeling. Like, I deserve this. This is mine, you know? But Sabrina, is it really? Is it really, Sabrina? You know? When there's other 10 Sabrinas put there, yeah? Maybe the others won't talk like me. The others maybe won't have that spark kidogo that I can actually be serious and make a joke. I can do this, I can do that, you know? But maybe they have something else that's better than me. So, what gives you that to feel like this is mine? And yet you don't have a qualification, you know? You don't have a qualification. Okay. Hapa ndo story ya kujuana itakuja. You don't need a qualification. Muhimu unajuana. Hey, Mr. B man, get out of here. You don't need a qualification. Muhimu ni kujuana. Okay. So watu wanajuana na nyinyi pia mnajuana. So kama wewe hauna mtu wa kwenu ambaye ni mkubwa, mwenye anaitwa mheshimiwa, how do you get yourself out of that situation? How do you get yourself out of that situation? Kwa sasa wewe, wenzako wanajuana, wenzako wamesoma, watu wameenda paka nje kusoma maulaya jamaa ma university, fungueni macho. The fact that you don't have that connection, ufanye nini? Jisukume, jitahidi anga upate kisomo. Upate kisomo, utoke, upate exposure. Is this a bee or a fly? The fuck? Wasikia? Yeah, yani jitahidi at least upate kisomo. Yani ukuwe exposed, uone watu wengine wanavyofikiria. Si ati uko tu just because people can talk in front of a camera, people can just talk in front of a camera. You guys, hii social media unaweza influence watu wengi na ujinga yako. There are so many people you can influence with your stupidity. First of all, unajua kondoo zikie kwa mahali pamoja hivi, ziko used to grazing just there. Hawaja explore. Hata hapa kwa jirani kuna mboga tamu imepandwa, hebu tuvunje hii fence, twende tu tukule kule mboga za watu. Makondoo ziko tu, you know, like there's no growth. Alafu the fact that social media imepatia watu platform to over-express stupidity. It's annoying. It's annoying that you over-express your stupidity, guys, on social media. And it's shocking. Inastaajabisha. Inahuzunisha. Kwa sababu kuna watu wengine wapumbavu wamekaa tu mahali nyumbani, wanangoja kusikia mambo yanayotokea kwa familia, kwa nchi, kwa cultures, kwa life, kwa wanawake. Wewe umekuja hapo, umeleta beliefs za sijui 19 sukuma mkebe huko umetuletea hapa. Unajua ni karne ya ngapi? Sasa hivi watu waendi tena kuishi Ulaya. Sasa hivi watu waenda kuishi Mars. Kina Elon Musk wanapanga kwenda kuishi Mars, yani manake wamechoka na upumbavu. Lakini no, cha ajabu ni mtu mweusi kumwoa msichana wa Kiswahili ama msichana wa Kiislamu. Ndio mimi kila siku nawaambia, kuna watu wanajua dini lakini hawana imani. Sasa dini bila imani nini? Dini bila imani si ni Shakespeare tu, ulisoma Shakespeare wewe. Dini bila imani nini? It's a Shakespeare book. People are preaching what they're not practicing. That's what's happening right now. Mko kuhubiri, mnahubiri, lakini hakuna kitu moja mnafanya. There's nothing you're doing. Sasa what's so shocking? Mi ndio mtu wa kwanza kuolewa with a black person, surely. Am I the first one? Hata wacha tuweke kuolewa. Let's talk about our young girls that sell their bodies to these same black men for money. We're not going to talk about that, right? But it's something that's there. Ni kama huyu inzi yuko hapa. Just because I'm in front of a camera, nitajifanya kama hakuna inzi mimi hapa. Ananiboa, ananizunguka amekuja paka kwa magi yangu. Why should I not talk about this fly that is roaming about here? Nonsense fly. you know. It's the same thing with the society. If something is shit, you say it. You say it, ladies. You have to. You have to. Because if you don't speak out today, if I don't speak out today, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? Let's not even give it 50 years from now. Let's give it 10 years from now. We women will never, ever have a voice if we don't speak now. If we don't speak now, you think now it's bad for women. You think it's bad for women. Imagine if you don't speak about it. Imagine if you don't speak about it. You think all the rapes, all the molestations, everything bad that's happening to women out there, you think that's bad enough? Let me tell you something. If you don't speak out today, if you don't call out on the bullshit that's happening in the world today, let me tell you, 10 years from now, imagine what is going to happen to the next generation of women. If you think what's happening to women right now, all over the world, kunyanyaswa, kuonewa, kupigwa, domestic violence and all that is bad, trust me, it's not bad yet. It's going to get worse if we keep quiet about it. If we sugarcoat shit. It's the same thing. I went on another live. People were talking some shitty things about women. Ati, this was one fact that really disturbed me. And the fact that it disturbed me is the fact that these men were grown-ass men. Grown-ass men being called daddy at home. By small, little, unfortunate girls. And it's sad. It's sad. How do you start saying, if a woman's a hoe, the mother used to be a hoe? It pains me to say it. It pains me to say it out loud. It pains me to say it out loud. And the fact that there was a woman right there as a guest in that live really disgusted me. As a woman who's gone through labor pains, how do you just sit there and say, yes, sir, to idiotic men like that? It's a shame. It's a shame. Let me tell you, it's a shame. And this is what happens to our society. This is what happens to our society. The fact that we women just sweep it off under the rug. This is why in our society I am hated. Because I will not just agree with a man just for the reason of it. Just because he's a man, I'm going to agree with him. No. 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 Never. Not ever. Being a mother, being a woman, leave alone being a mother. Being a woman. How the fuck you sit down and talk about kids messing up, kids messing up, and portray the same mistakes on a parent? So if this child is a thief, the parent used to be a thief. This child is a hoe, the parent used to be a hoe. And then one of them, oh my God, mediocre. 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 I wish TikTok could just limit the people that could go on live. Because people are spreading too much. bullshit out there. One said, gave an example. I know a girl who's machachari, mcheruko. But the mother is so decent. The mother is so nice. So it intrigued me, and I had to ask around, like, huyu msichana hizi tabia amepata wapi? First of all, this is a man being intrigued by this lady, whoever she is. Darling, whoever you are out there, keep doing you. Keep doing you, whoever you are. This man, this grown-ass man, like literally a grown-ass man, was so intrigued by hii umalaya ya msichana. Hii kusikia msichana. He was so intrigued that he had to go and ask about. Kwani, what happened? The mother is a very nice, decent woman. The mother is prayerful. What happened to this kid? First of all, the people that were there listening, and the woman that was there listening to this story, amoni tayari hapo kuna makosa. Huyu ni mwanamume mwenye alikuwa intrigued na msichana mwenye anazurura akifanya chenye anafanya. We don't even know if she's a hoe. But according to him, she's a hoe. Ni mtu hasiki. Sasa sijui kusikia ni vipi, she's deaf ama ndio hiyo umalaya. But mimi nilivyo translate ni umalaya tu alikuwa anaongelelea. Since hakuna kitu kingine ambayo it's a big deal to them. Sawa. Nikaenda nikauliza nilipokuja kuuliza. Nikaja nikaambiwa kwamba yule msichana mamake pia alikuwa hasikii. Alikuwa na mambo ya wanaume. So I was like, really, nigga? Dude, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like just the embarrassment of you following up on this young lady's life. Imagine how many people you had to ask to get this history, until you were told the mother was like, imagine all this trouble. If only you could have taken that time, that your curiosity with someone's wholeness, and put it on something else. Aki. Hata si ungekuwa na bank account. Like the time you had. And people are there till listening. Sasa hii ni story. Hii ni story kubwa, hati mwanamume anasema kulikuwa na msichana hivyo alikuwa asikii sana, lakini mamake alikuwa mtu mzuri sana, mtu wa dini ajabu. Sasa mimi nikawa najiuliza, huyu msichana hizi tabia nzitoa wapi? Nikaja nikafuatilia, nikauliza. Mwanamume huyo, wacha niwekee bezi alikuwa amelia. Nikauliza bwana huku na kule, nikauliza mpaka nikaja kuambiwa bwana siku nyingine yule mamake alipokuwa msichana pia alikuwa hivyo asikia. Wewe mtoto wa kiume ulikosa kazi, wewe ukaenda kutafuta generation ya umalaya ilianza wapi? Short. Let me sit properly. Today nimewaambia I'm ranting. For those unfortunate people who use bundles, my channel is not your channel. Wewe mtoto wa kiume. Inachosha. I am tired. I gave up. Sawa, let's go back to the beginning of our story. So, katika ile kuhojiana pale, ikakuja issue ya port. So, I was very clear, like, ni sawa complain kwamba hatupewi kazi. But, unajua, kila kitu na mpangilio wake. Huwezi pewa kazi kama huna qualification. Na hii kitu mimi nasemaga kila siku na mutanichukia kila siku. Hate me or love me, it's okay with me, honey. It's okay with me. Sawa? But the fact that you can actually feel it piercing your heart means there's the truth in it. Ukweli unauma jamanini. Ama mulisikia Waswahili wakasema ukweli ni tamu, ukweli unauma. Ukweli unauma. Qualifications ziko nyingi, watu wangapi? Statistics nani ameandika? Iko wapi? Nitumie documents, nitumie PDF nione statistics. Hii inasema watu wa kwetu wako na hizi qualifications na hawajapewa kazi hata moja port. Unajua Sabrina mimi nikitaka kwenda pale port, nitajipeleka nijimarket vipi yani pale port. Mimi pengine pale port nikifika nitasema sikiza, mimi ni mzuri na social media marketing nini na nini, unajua ukikuwa na advertise, yani mimi I will handle your digital marketing. Lakini siwezi kwenda pale mimi nitakati ndo mimi niwe ndo CEO, kwa kuwa mimi nimezaliwa huko na sijazaliwa huko. Don't quote me, I am talking as the people from there. You know, unajibrand na ile qualification yako with what you can do there. Unachangia nini ama umesomea nini? Uende ukapewe engine ama uende ukapewe zile zaitwaje ni kama manifest ama nini. Unajua kazi ni nyingi, mimi mwenyewe sielewi. Wewe mwenyewe qualification ni form 4 college IT, tuko sawa, we deserve. No, it doesn't work like that. Hakuna mtu yaonewa, hakuna mtu yanyanyaswa. I imagine hakuna. Ni sisi wenyewe, our thinking mentality is so shallow. Wanakuja wanatudanganya, tunawapa kura. Wanawadanganya kwa sababu wamesoma kuliko nyinyi, wako exposed kuliko nyinyi. They know how the human mind works. So instead of feeling entitled, do something about it. Instead of just sitting down and saying, I'm entitled to... Do something about it. What are you doing about it? Ranting about it? Well, rant. Watu wakiona watu wako kwenye politics, they feel like these people snatch this thing. Hata kama ni snatching, lakini mazee, it's work. It's work. Kisha mtakuja kusema, tunanyanyaswa, sijui nini. I have a question I want to ask people. Sawa? I have a question. Watu wa coast, I won't even involve Lamu. Let's talk Mombasa. Sawa? Let's talk Mombasa. Let's talk Malindi. Kama unakumbuka classmates wako wote wenye mulimaliza nao form 4, I bet you remember. Sawa? I bet you remember your classmates. This is how I know the statistics. Try recalling all your classmates wenye mulifanya nao form 4. If you are in contact with them, come back. Tell me from your class of form 4, how many proceeded to further studies? To university, to careers. How many proceeded? From your class of form 4. How many? It's sad. And let us talk about it. And that's why you love Sabrina. That's why you love who? Katika class yenu mulikuwa 40. How many of you proceeded to university? And how many did not? How many proceeded for further studies? And how many did not? I'll be waiting in the comment section. Session ni nini. I will be waiting hapo chini. People from coast. Sawa? Nataka mkae tu, kumbukeni wale classmates wenu wote wa form 4. From your class of form 4, how many of you proceeded to further studies, to university, to obtaining careers, to this and this. How many of you from your class, let's be honest, guys, we're not doing this. We're not trying to put our community down. We are actually trying to point out the mistakes. You know why we never get solutions? You know why hatunaga maendeleo? Unajua kwa nini hatunaga maendeleo? Because we never see the mistakes. We've never seen the mistakes. Na hatujawahi kukubali mistakes zetu. Hatujawahi kukubali mistakes zetu. And that is why we are suffering as a community. We are suffering as a community. Shida yenye moja ako nayo ndio kila mtu ako nayo. Like, wacha niwaambie. Now that ni time ya siasa, sawa? Now that ni time ya siasa, sikilizeni watu wote wa Coast wako na msemo mmoja. Yani msemo wao, kusema msemo mmoja, si ati msemo ni mmoja. Msemo ambao inafanana. Kuna wale wa, sisi tutaenda kupiga kura kwetu. Sawa. Kuna wale, sisi bora pesa, tunajua tutakayemchagua. Okay. Huyo atatuibia tu. Okay. What are you doing about it? Ambao hawana pesa na wako na mentality ya kuwapasha ukweli wenu hamuwataki. Mnataka wao wenye pesa ili mupate kuwa vichuzi, ili mupate marungi, ili mupate dragon. And that's what's happening, and it's sad that paka mentality yani imekuwa the same. Ndio ile nikawaambia kondoo wa kikazizi moja. Manyasi wameazoea ni yale yale. Yani unajua kuna sijui rotation grazing, sikumbuki vizuri, nilisomea kwenye agriculture. Sikumbuki vizuri. But kuna nyingine inaitwa rotational, that you have to move the herd to another place so that they can feed some yani hii land ya hapa ikishaisha ile nutrients and whatever it is, sijui kuelezea kiundani vizuri, but you have to actually move the animal, the herd, to another position so that they can feed there. But imagine this is a herd of animal that's kept in one place. Unapata paka kuongea inakuja inakuwa same, like people are identical, like paka speech, paka how they talk and everything else. You know? How they reason. Hey, wonders. Wonders shall never end with the reasoning. Too much bullshit with the reasoning. Yani no one is reasoning straight. Ni kama kila mtu amekula bangi. Ni kama kila mtu amekula tu bangi. Kichwa ni bangi. Yani kila mtu ni paka. Another thing that really turned me off is something that really turned me off. Is the fact that literally girls in the Coast, let me say girls, because I won't be talking about wamama. Young ladies, when I say girls, young ladies. Squeezy fashion ni kuongea kiteja kweli? Utombo umekuwa fashion lini yani? Mimi sijaelewa. Utombo umekuwa fashion lini? Okay, I know people will say Sabrina hata wewe saa zingine unaongea hivyo. But mimi inanitoka tu, yani mimi sielewi hata ikinitoka vile. You know? Me I can be graceful, I can be loud, yani, because that's me. I'm just as someone who just expresses themselves. That's me. But it's not that I do it like sasa ndio fashion kwangu mimi kuongea kama teja. No. It's the same thing. Hiyo nayo, hiyo tabia ya adapting how other people talk adapting how other people talk. Surely. It's the same thing I was giving you. The herd just grazing on the same position forever. So, alafu another thing. I want to say I've been the voice. I have been the voice. And the fact that I get too much shit is okay with me. Because now women can actually sit in front of a camera and express themselves. That's a good thing. Don't you think? Till when are we supposed to be quiet? Mpaka lini tunanyamaza? Tutaendelea kunyanyaswa mpaka lini? Wanawake. Stay woke. Usikuwa mtu wa yes sir. Hata wanaume, hapo ndo mnapatia wanaume chance. Me, I'm not a yes man. We. Kama ni ujinga unaongea, nakwambia ni ujinga unaongea. If it's not fact, take it and leave. If it's not fact for me, take it and leave. Me si tolerate. And Queen, you don't have to either. The fact that men can sit down and talk ati mwanamke alikuwa malaya, sijui alikuwa malaya. Huyu malaya, kama hangetongozwa na nyinyi, wewe mwanaume ulijuaje huyu mwanamke malaya? Wewe uko na proof, ushawahi kumlipa huyu mwanamke? Ushawahi kumlipa? Hela hii hapa nimekupa. Na nimekutomba. Ishawahi kutokea? Yani, what gives men the right to call a woman malaya? Huyu malaya